evening in Dover. The Raiders take on the Medway Mustangs. The Raiders going for their third win of the year. Hi everyone, Bruce Glazer, Art Crandall, and our Dover-Sherborn Cable Access crew, headed by our director Brad Crandall. Tonight, 2 and 2, Dover-Sherborn host 1 and 3 Medway. And Art, if Dover-Sherborn plays mistake-free football, they should win this game.
You know, Rose, thanks a lot. Welcome, everybody. Yep, it's a beautiful night for football. It had sprinkled a little bit, but nothing accumulated. And you're right, Bruce. The Dover-Sherborn team was looking pretty sharp at times, and then brilliant at times. And then all of a sudden, sometimes they have mental lapses. But I think against these the Medway team tonight, who is 1 and 3, I think we got a good chance.
Well, all the points last week against Dover-Sherborn came on turnovers. And that's a surprising statistic. And I think there were 4 or 5 fumbles.
I think there were 5.
Yeah,
4
5.
or 5.
And you got to cut that down because
Yeah.
it doesn't matter who you're playing. You're not going to win games like that. Here comes the kickoff. It's a line drive taken by, let's see, who's got it? Polk? No, this should be Dummer. Dummer, the freshman, back to the 27-yard line, and that's where Dover-Sherborn will take over after the kickoff by Medway's number 74, and that'll be Jimmy Kelly, a sophomore. We don't have much on Medway, and I mean that literally. Got the roster late this morning, actually, Friday morning, and all I can ever get out of the newspapers is that 3 players, the quarterback, a running back, and a wide receiver. But in the meantime, Dover-Sherborn has some injuries. So as we watch the play in the field, we're going to try and see who's actually on the offensive line. They come out in their double wing formation, standard formation. I believe that's Mendy's at fullback. We got motion, first play of the game, gets a flag on an end around by Polk. This is coming back. Down to the 50, down to the 40. He looks like he's gone. Nope, he's stripped out of bounds at the 21-yard line, but it's coming back. That flag was in the backfield. There's no problem with it being against the offense. Or is it? Wait a minute. No, it's against the defense.
Holy tamale.
He threw the flag in the backfield, and that's usually with the penalties. Looks like someone jumped on the defensive line. He threw the flag in the wrong place, no question. And so you thought it was a backfield in motion or a false start by the offense, and that's what anybody would have thought, except there was an offside, so the play is good down to the 21. And Dover-Sherborn in business.
Had to be an offside or something.
It had to
jumped
be.
it from defense.
I guess you refused that, huh?
That was a beautiful,
it was.
beautiful run.
Roughly 51 yards, I'm guessing. Around the end comes Strong the other way. Strong looking to the corner. Strong puts it down to the goal line. He's in for a touchdown. Wow, baby.
Wow, huh? 2 plays. 2 plays. We got a replay on this one, Bruce. You see Strong in motion, takes the handoff right around the side. Nobody's there. He just lollygags, beats one potential tackler and into the end zone. Nice blocking all around by the up front team.
Extra point attempt by Dummer. So 42, let me correct that number, 42-yard run, and then a 21-yard. That ball's way off to the right, but it's good inside the upright. It stayed inside the upright with Dover-Sherborn with a 7-0 lead. Let's just get back to that play. In 2 plays, 42 yards on a run left side around the end, and then a 21-yard run right side around end. Both misdirection, reverse plays, and Medway looked like they hadn't even gotten their game shirts on yet.
No, they really were taken by surprise on that. They were expecting runs right up the middle because Dover-Sherborn does do a lot of runs up the middle.
I guess the key a lot of times is don't be predictable.
Mm-hmm. I think that was an outstanding way to start the game, I'll tell you. 7-0 right off the bat.
Do you want to share this?
Please?
We can share that, yeah, sure. We have a little office table up here that makes Art a little bit happier because now we can put things on it.
That's right.
Art wanted a personal secretary to take notes for him, but that's not going to happen. She quit before she arrived.
Seeking volunteers still, of course.
Yeah, personal volunteers.
Yeah.
So the ball set up at the 40. Kick is a line drive grounder taken by an upback, a lineman or a linebacker, and he downs it there. Not much of a kick, but it was junior Brendan Kenny took it and just downed it. You're not going to run with that ball when you've already got it upfield. 1st and 10. That was a strange one, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was Musgrave kicking that.
And he didn't get a good leg into it,
No.
if you ask me. Oh, did you ask me?
I didn't, but
Because that was a ground ball to shortstop.
that was the
and
next question.
they got the ball at the 35.
Yep.
Ah, yes.
Incredible, huh?
Nice evening again.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Couldn't ask for better football weather. Crowd filtering in slowly.
Notice you get a Dover-Sherborn cable TV.
Yeah, I got long shirt. I got long sleeves on a jacket today. I got smarter in a week. First play from scrimmage. Drew Plunkett wearing number 16. He's the quarterback. Got a man in motion. Plunkett in a shotgun. Long count. Hands off to his deep back. Coming around the left side, left guard hole is Pinsopoulos from about 5.
There was, it's interesting. I think if it was the pros or college, they would see, or maybe even as the high school, but with the man in motion like that, they were seeing what kind of defense they had. Is it a zone? Is it a man-to-man? And they didn't move much. So it could have been man-to-man, but they went right up the middle anyway. All right?
Oh, I'll live. They got a wide out way to the right. Matt Fasolino way out to the right. They got a slot man in number 11, Nip Dibbler. He comes in motion. Long count again by Plunkett. Almost a jump off by Dover-Sherborn, but they recover. Hand off again, Pinsopoulos. He spins around, gets back to the original line of scrimmage, and he's down there. So they've got a...
It's basically 9, Bruce. Wouldn't you say it's a 9 and a foot, 9 yards and a foot
are they
to go to the first down?
Oh, why are they saying... Okay, I see. Second down. And by the way, last game, what are those poles called? Officially, they're called rods, the actual sticks,
Really?
but they're more likely called sticks. You'll hear on TV, they'll call those markers, the orange with the little bullseyes on top, sticks, but officially they were called rods. But anyways, Plunkett rolling on a quarterback option, flag on the play. Pinsopoulos has it. He's got a first down, but I think it's coming back. Now, the flag's in the backfield, Art, and last time it was against the defense. This time it's against the offense holding.
Okay. We got a replay going on this one. See if we can sneak it in time. So,
Clock running.
yep.
8:46 to go in the quarter. Early lead for Dover-Sherborn on 2 plays from their first scrimmage.
Sorry about that. That kind of was a stop and go replay on that one.
So, from the near hash mark, Plunkett back in his power eye to the right. Man in motion is Converse. Plunkett has the ball. The righty drops back deep. He's being rushed. Throws a screen pass up the middle. Pinsopoulos once again. Pinsopoulos for 10. Pinsopoulos for 20. 21 make that and a first down.
You know, what you can see here on the replay is that there was a 3-man rush, and it was not that productive, and it gives them a lot of time, and you think a 3-4 would cover it, but it was a short in between the linebackers, and he just went for daylight.
They got splits to the left and right. One back behind Plunkett. He's calling. Actually, they got trips to the left. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right.
Wow.
Plunkett in a shotgun passing formation. Boy, Dover-Sherborn wants to come. They want a blitz. Here they come. Plunkett, decent production, breaking down. Over the middle, overthrows everybody. Flag on the play. I don't know. I don't know if Dummer tripped him up or he fell, but something happened there, and it's a pass interference. It's a pass interference against Dover-Sherborn.
Yeah, I don't know what happened on that, but he had great pocket protection.
He did for a while, yeah.
Pass interference, I think.
Definitely pass interference, first down. Drew Plunkett quickly to the line of scrimmage, almost they are a no-huddle offense.
Yeah.
Running quickly. Man to the right, Pinsopoulos, the big ball carrier so far. Quarterback, quick hand. Oh, no, he keeps the ball on the quarterback keep, straight up the middle. He's got himself about 2. Drew Plunkett wears 16. Does that remind you of something?
Plunkett, 16?
Jim Plunkett, who played with the Patriots and Oakland Raiders back in the 70s.
Yes.
And he wore 16 as well. I don't know if there's any connection or he just decided that I got a namesake, I'll wear his number. I have no idea.
That's awesome, actually.
Yeah.
It's really
That was kind of cool. Yeah, I do. I agree.
Jim Plunkett. Boy, he took a lot of brutal hits back in the day in the early 70s, I'll tell you.
He did. And you'll notice that the visiting team is wearing a lot of pink. This is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And pink socks, pink armband shirts for Medway. Caught. And Fasolino knocked out of bounds after about a 3-yard pickup.
Number 24, Max Fasolino.
We have a new PA announcer, don't we?
Yeah, I forgot about that.
I'm looking around. I don't know who it is. That lady down there brought hors d'oeuvres.
Wow.
Look at that. She's got veggies and cheese and crackers, and we're not going to get any. In motion, Converse. He goes to the left side. Jump! He got back. No touch, no foul. Handoff. Misdirection for Pinsopoulos, close to the first. It's going to be 4th and short.
It was a good rush on that play. Came right in, had no space. Once again, Bruce, no huddle.
No huddle at all. They're trying to throw Dover-Sherborn off.
The scoreboard says 2 yards to go. Yep, it looks like it. It's a long 2.
Now they're in a huddle. Make up your mind. On the starting line for Dover-Sherborn, Bolotsky and Regan are not playing, and that hurts because they play both sides of the ball. Handoff, Pinsopoulos, he's close. Oh boy, that's going to be really close. The momentum might have carried him, but it's awfully close. He's got it. I think he's got it if that's the spot. Ooh, they moved it back a little, didn't they?
Ooh, got a bad spot.
He got an awful spot.
He got robbed. Timeout?
Let's see. Timeout, white team. So the visitors call time. I didn't like that spot, did you?
No.
They moved him back 2 feet.
Yeah.
Here come the chains with the sticks.
The sticks, baby. There you go.
So Bolotsky, who plays a left outside linebacker, and Regan, who plays right defensive end on defense, I don't believe are playing today. As a matter of fact, I see Regan right in front of me, and he's not playing. They turned the ball over in downs. They did not make the first down. And Bolotsky's also in front of me. So not only on defense, but you're looking at both starting offensive tackles are not playing for Dover-Sherborn. And you need your tackles, so they got replacements in there, as they have since, I think, the second game of the season. Or the third game, not sure. Raiders have the double wing. 2 receivers left, double wing and a timeout. Official calls the timeout. He's marking against who? Medway calls their second timeout of the half. You get 5 each half. So I now know. Okay, Ethan Blanchard is now one of the tackles. That's one I got for you as a replacement. Let's see if I can find the other tackle. Not yet. Get back to you on that one. So they're in the double wing. Holding Ferrari over center. A little bit of motion in the backfield. Quick handoff. Twist ahead for about 2.
Yeah, they pretty much knew what that play was coming.
Mendez for a short game. Maybe this sets up the outside run play. I don't know. But a 2-yard pickup. 2nd and 8. So Taylor and Novich are the guards. Jalali's the center. And one of the tackles, as I mentioned, is, forgot his name already, Ethan Blanchard. Motion by Strong. Run from the other side by Ferrari. Running upfield, goes to the sideline and goes out of bounds. It was a quarterback keeper. I'm not sure it was an option. It was a delay. And the quarterback came out of a mess of players and ran mostly horizontal and picked up, what would you say, about 4, 5?
Yeah. Yeah, I
5
think
yards.
so. Yep.
Third and 3. Running backs will alternate. Polk and Strongy is starting running backs as far as wing backs, and Mendez backed up while playing, equally with Musgrave will be the fullback. Musgrave had a good game last week. Now Mendez back in the lineup. Motion by Matt Strong. Mendez, and that's Cosgrave actually, short of a first down. He reached the line of scrimmage and Cosgrave had nowhere to go. Okay, did it last week too. That's
32.
Mendez. Yeah, last week I switched him again.
Yep.
So that's Mendez who's playing fullback. Okay, here she comes with the food.
Oh, she's coming
But
up.
how can you can't eat food during a game? No, he's not. He's not hungry. He just thinks he is. Professionals do not eat during a game.
No way.
You're very unprofessional. Give me a piece
Am I
of
getting paid for this?
Give me some cheese. Jalali, first one over the ball. Team spreads around him. Dummer comes this way. No receiver right side. They stay in the double wing, which is pretty much a basic setup for DS. Motion. 4th down it is. 4th and short, and they're going for it. Timeout.
Timeout.
First one of the game for the Raiders.
It didn't.
I think they wanted to make them jump. Oh, my gosh. Look at this. Thank you. No. Just one of these. Thank you. You can be my friend for life.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, will you stop it? You don't have to have a tip with it. How do I chew the microphone in front of me?
No.
Do we have a commercial break coming up? Look at him. Cheese and dip and a cracker.
Thank you.
Oh, you can forget the game now. Thank you very much. The boosters.
Oh, and you got the zucchini.
The boosters come through. Tim Polk out to the left side. I will chew and nobody's looking. And they're going to punt. It doesn't matter where Polk is. They're punting. He's basically the gunner. Nice high punt by Ferrari. Fair catch called for at the 36.
That was a nice punt.
A very nice punt.
Well, that was Mrs. Janine Goudreau with the platter coming up. So to the Goudreaus, thank you very much. That was very nice. Feeding the crowd, the hometown crowd. It's always good to have class like that. Bruce is happily eating his zucchini.
I got it before the play starts.
So Dummer out to the left. Jalali was running off the field, so I don't know what was.
They didn't have the right formation or the right
No,
players.
I don't know.
Players probably. So each team now has 2 timeouts used, 3 for each left. Also not playing today for DS. I mentioned Jake Bolotsky's out, Andrew Regan's out, Alex Thompson and Quinn Broderick are also not playing. Oh, so I'm reading that book, right, about World War II and the Rose Bowl. I mentioned that last week. Everybody's so excited. And about the players who were in the Rose Bowl during World War II. They actually, I haven't gotten this far yet, but right after Pearl Harbor, they were supposed to play the Rose Bowl. And they didn't want to play it in the West Coast, so I haven't gotten this far, but it looks like they actually played it at Duke because Duke was supposed to be the home team.
Oh, wow.
And they decided they wouldn't play it on the West Coast because it was just not a wise place to be at that time. So it looks like Oregon State had to travel to Duke, which is a disadvantage before you even start the game. And the weather was muddy and awful. But a couple other wrinkles in the way they played football back then at the end of the quarter, so nobody will change channels on us. Right. Plunkett gets the football, looks left, throws left, got his man, almost picked off. Looks like, is that Pinsopoulos? No,
14.
that's number 14, which would be Ryan Pepin. Pepin with the catch, moves the chains, got a first down for Medway. 3:41 to go in the quarter, 7-0 Dover-Sherborn. As the pink-socked Mustangs come back to the line of scrimmage, quick flag. A little too quick. I think someone jumped on the offense.
What's he going? Legal procedure?
False start.
Yeah, false start.
Probably an offensive lineman just moved too soon.
Yeah.
And if you're wondering what penalties are all about on the offensive and defensive lines, it's basically you cannot use any deception. So if someone moves too quickly or too many people are moving, they're not set when the ball is snapped, That's a penalty. In just general terms, deception is not allowed. They got one left, one right as receivers. Plunkett has a man in motion. Now he's got two to the right as receivers go. Delays, runs it himself. Plunkett turns it back in, looks for a hole, gets absolutely 1 yard.
You know, he didn't have much of a chance on that if the linebackers were coming right up. It was almost like an 8-man line right there, Bruce.
You know, speaking of Plunkett, Jim Plunkett was part Native American. I just can't remember what tribe he came from.
I don't know.
I just thought I'd throw you a trivia question.
Yeah,
I knew you couldn't answer.
Not the Hakawi tribe.
So they now have, after the penalty, 2nd and 14. We have a timeout. Medway, they're third. You know, we haven't played the first quarter yet, and they've used, I believe, 3 timeouts.
3 timeouts.
That's a lot. And I reiterate, the pink trimming on Medway is to promote Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
I think that's very classy, though.
It's very classy. It definitely sets off the uniform.
Yeah.
That's for sure. Plunkett in the gun. Long count. He's yelling it out. Gets the football. Runs right. He's got an option keeper. And he spins ahead. And he reaches a yard maybe.
And back of the line of scrimmage.
They're
right?
giving him 2.
Yeah.
So on 2 downs, they've gained 3 yards. And they still need about 12.
Yeah.
I'm a little surprised near midfield they're not passing the ball on 2nd down. They need a lot of yardage. Well, anyways, back to the line. Pitsopoulos goes to the right. Plunkett at shotgun position, 3rd and long. A blitz set up by Dover-Sherborn. They look like they're coming. Plunkett, left side.
A little wobbly.
Whoa! Into the bus depot.
That was a wobbly pass. I don't think he set his back foot. It was a good rush coming in by Dover-Sherborn, though.
And here's the thing. This is why they're not passing. Plunkett's a sophomore. And no knock on sophomores, but you don't have a lot of experience at the varsity level. So I don't think you're going to pass a lot in a game, especially when it's close. So we have 1 man back. It looks like, is that Polka Strong? It's Strong. Strong back for the return. He's the only one back there, so they're coming on strong. 10 plays rushing. Well, actually 8 because 3 backed off. It's a bounce for Medway inside the 15, inside
bounce.
the 10, down to the 8. Nice punch.
Nice bounce, wasn't it?
Yes, sir.
That probably bounced about 10, 15 yards, I'll tell you. It was really kind of funny because the Medfield, one of the Medfield kids outran it, and it hit down, and then just everybody get out of the way, but it just kept rolling and rolling. So, and Polk's smart not to touch that ball.
Absolutely. Don't want to mess that up. Dummer way out to the right. Split end left. Now he goes in motion. That's a wing, actually. Strong in motion. Strong with the football. Comes around the right side. It works. Up to 10 yards. Up to 20 yards. Past the 35-yard line. He goes out of bounds, I believe. Yeah, clock stops. 1:34 to go in the quarter.
Nice job. Nice job, absolutely.
See these small, miniature-sized posters? Remember last week I called them life
Life
size.
size, yeah,
Life size for who? A first grader? Anywho, they should have posters of us. Then give the crowd darts.
Oh,
And they could have a halftime contest. Or how about pin the tail? Never mind.
I didn't think you were going there.
I went there. 1:13 left on the clock for the first quarter.
Looks
Officials
like
waiting.
communicating. What?
What are they waiting for?
Oh, coach is talking to the ref. Timeout, Dover-Sherborn. That's what it was.
So the first down, Steve Ryan didn't like what he looked. He said to the official, hang on here, I'm going to call a timeout. And he did. And he didn't like what he saw, I think, on the defense maybe. And he wants to reevaluate. I like it when I use big words
be.
like that, huh? I'm still looking for the right tackle. Hang on. All right. I know who the right tackle is, but I can't tell you. I believe it's Michael Badeau. It may be Beto, but I'm going to go with Michael Badeau, number 70, is the right tackle until further notice.
Bedeau, I think that's good pronunciation.
You like that?
I do. Bedeau.
First and 10 for Dover-Sherborn.
Of course, considering I'm looking at him on the sideline, that's not
There
true
he
anymore.
is right there.
He's
I'm
right in
looking
front
at
of
him,
us. Man in motion.
Uh-oh.
A loose ball.
Fumble on the play.
Everybody diving on top of everybody like a little birthday party with the gift at the bottom. And recovered by Polk. Recovered by Ferrari, the quarterback, actually.
And the flag's picked up.
No flag. I believe each team has 2 timeouts left, under a minute to go in this first quarter.
Second down and 10.
No gain on that one. Ferrari to the sideline to talk to Coach Ryan very quickly.
Yeah, probably one play left in the quarter.
Yeah, definitely. No, wind is not a factor tonight like it was last week.
No, that flag isn't moving at all.
Well, it's also at half mast because of Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's sad.
Yep. Fake. Ferrari wants to move up, gets away from one, got a flag. He's stuffed in the backfield. Let's see what the flag is.
75.
That is holding territory, so we'll see.
Play.
10 seconds to go on the clock.
And the clock is stopped.
Personal foul. Face mask on Medway.
Defense.
That's a big one.
There certainly is a big one. So they'll mark it from the line of scrimmage. Let's see how big it is. They have variables on that, right?
Yeah, I think it's 5 or 15.
5, 10, 15-yard penalty. Okay, here's the thing I was going to tell you. With 10 seconds to go in the quarter, I don't think we're getting into the playoff. No, we're not. At the end of the first quarter, the score is Dover-Sherborn 7 and Medway no score. Back in the like around 1941, they went from the leather helmets to the plastic ones. No face guard, no mask or anything. And the only time you would wear protection like a guard on your face mask is if you had a broken nose or a fractured or cheekbone or something. Otherwise, there was no protection across the face back in the 40s. But they did go from leather to plastic. When you think about it, leather? That wasn't much protection for a head injury, that's for sure.
Well, you know, I don't think there was much. It's just kind of like hockey, where the whole purpose wasn't to hit somebody in the head.
Right.
You know, it
right.
wasn't to ram with
And
your
the
head.
players weren't as strong and as big back then either. They were good.
They were
but
very
They
good.
weren't the same size as we're looking at now. And the other thing was, until 41, there was no free substitution. If a player came out, he couldn't go back until the next quarter.
Quarter.
Yeah.
Wow.
And so that rule eventually changed. But the thing was, until then, when you could do free substitution in 41, before then, if a player was on the field and he was hurt, really hurt, he had to stay out there.
Unbelievable.
Or come off and play one man short till the next period.
Wow.
Now that's weird.
One man short, so they weren't allowed to substitute? You
No,
mean?
no, they couldn't.
You could come out,
Could he come
but
out?
nobody could go back on.
Oh, wait a minute. Let me think about that.
First and 10 Dover-Sherborn on their own.
I don't know.
Let's get back to you on that one, Bruce.
Maybe someday. All right, we're turning around. Left to right goes Holden Ferrari and his Dover-Sherborn Raiders. Man in motion is Polk. Polk with the ball. Actually, Polk coming outside. Nice blocks upfield, but he didn't get anywhere. He had some decent blocks, but a lot of white shirts came upon him, and he
Yeah.
had nowhere to turn.
Yeah. I think that was Blutowski. Blutowski.
So
Nice block.
I'm thinking now, if you had to keep your injured player on the field, that means you couldn't sub at all until the next period. So you let him lie down on the ground and be hurt, or you played a man short. I don't know. That's way back when, but it's weird rules.
Yeah. That's the Y.A. Tittle type of days, though.
Yeah. Holding Ferrari in trouble. Flag.
Uh-oh.
Throws it. Got a man. He caught it. And Mendez rolls out of bounds, i.e.
Might be a hold.
they're calling it incomplete. I thought he caught it. No, he didn't.
Yep, hold.
It's a hold against Dover-Sherborn. Doesn't matter what he did. Ball's coming back. Second down all over again. A lot more to go than 12. Probably 22.
It's kind of interesting the way it's presenting itself. Now here's a couple bad penalties from Dover-Sherborn, and without the intersection and stuff like that. I'm sorry, I get sidetracked. Some guy was yelling.
Some guy yelled food and you got sidetracked for an hour and a half.
Exactly. But no, they got the penalties, and once again, it stops the momentum.
They'll bring a second down and 22 for the Raiders.
Second down and forever for the Raiders.
Yeah.
They have almost a quarter of a field to go for a first down, 22 yards.
Yeah. Yeah, they have to get to Medway's 42. And they're currently on their 36.
I can't count that high. Ferrari hands off. Ball coming straight ahead. It fell loose again at the 45-yard line. Can't keep doing that.
You know, I'm looking here, and it looked like he got smashed right to the face with a forearm, but that's why he got up kind of full of vim and vinegar. Got a replay on this one.
Third down and 13.
Did the ref go down on that one too? Oh, there he goes, right down. Oh, everybody's going down.
9-yard pickup, 39. Motion by Polk, Ferrari, right over the middle. Got his man, caught! Dummer with the catch for the first down to 20.
What a beautiful pass, Bruce. As he comes back, the front line held the protection for him, and Polk was in there for a fake handout and became a blocker. Wide open.
The other lineman for Dover-Sherborn is Kyle Sheik, number 50. So
That's what I have on here.
Okay, Sheik is the other lineman.
Yeah.
And I believe yes, he is. He's at right tackle. Double wing, receiver to the right. Motion. Polk with the football. Make that strong from the left side. Strong in the misdirection around right end. Picks up 7, maybe 8.
You know, he really turned the Jets on. He was looking to see where the hole was, and he just said, let me turn it on.
Second and 3.
Ref talking to Dummer for some reason. I don't know what was up with that. One of the umpires.
Dummer comes right. Once again, the double wing. You can do so much with that. You can run out of the wing, you can throw screens, passes, blocks, motion, straight ahead. Mendez down to close to the 10. I think he's very close to the first down. He's got a first down.
Nice.
I'm calling it first down. They don't agree, I'll call a timeout. First down.
Novich was out there with the blocking him.
Yep. Ball spotted at the 11, first and 10. They can get to the 1 and get a first and goal, or they can just go into the end zone. 7:36 to go in quarter number 2. 7-0 Raiders on the first drive of the game. They scored on 2 plays. And they lead by that count. Near hash mark, play will start. Mendez behind his quarterback. Polk in motion. Polk turns it inside. Polk straight ahead, close to the end zone, but I don't think he's in. No, he doesn't go down. He's in.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
He was stopped around the 3, but he wasn't.
Okay.
Touchdown, Raiders.
Yeah, he fought for that, Bruce. He fought for that last few yards, I'll tell you, right to get in the end zone.
In for the extra point is number 10, Drew Dummer.
Dummer will try the extra.
Snap will be held by number 17, Kirby Ryan.
Ryan the holder. 7:09 to go until halftime. Good spot. Kick up, into the left, into good. No! This time it went to the way to the left. I thought it went through, but it didn't.
But the touchdown.
You know, I was looking at that I'm sorry, Bruce.
Go, go, go.
I was looking there was a new camera angle on that, and it looked like it went through.
It did. It did. It did.
Jeepers.
Our angle is so off when it comes to kicks.
Yeah.
But there's nothing you can do about that because of just the whole perspective. But it was left, far left. So it's 13-0 Dover-Sherborn. Those are the things you don't want to come back and haunt you, of course.
You know, the New England Patriots played last night. They played down in Tampa, and their field goal kicker, unfortunately, missed. Well, fortunately for the Patriots, they missed 3 field goals. And had they got those 3,
Yeah.
For Medway.
that would have been, they would have won.
If they'd gotten one, they could have set up for the field goal.
Yeah.
At the end of the game, they
Yeah.
needed a touchdown, of course, because they were down by 5. But if they gotten one field goal out of 3, then you win the game with the field goal by 1 point.
Yeah.
But no.
Incredible.
Kicking off for Dover-Sherborn.
Dover-Sherborn gladly will do the honors. Medway will receive the second half kickoff as well because they deferred to the second half of the kickoff when they won the toss at the beginning of the game. Comes number 17. 17 to the 40. 17 spins around, and his name is
Out by
John
number
Regan.
17, John Regan. Dover-Sherborn tackle.
Musgrave
By
and
number 32, Talon Mendez.
Mendez. It was a joint tackle. I think each got an assist on that.
Number 36, Mitch Reinhardt.
Chris Olson is in the game on the line for
Down
Dover-Sherborn.
for Medway.
He's one of the replacements on the line. He comes up quickly to the line of scrimmage. The rest of the starters for DS on the defense.
We need to hear the fan zone on defense. Let's go.
Taylor Worth Jalali up front along with who I just
Sheik.
mentioned.
Sheik.
Olson.
Oh, that was the other time that was Sheik.
Mendez and Strong are the linebackers. I'm looking for another linebacker. I can't find one. A lot of stunting by DS. Here they come. Good protection. Plunkett throws right side. Got a man. Hit is Cosgrove after he catches the football. Converse, rather. Converse.
Number 28, Jeff Converse. Stopped by number 34, John Musgrave, for a gain of 3 yards, bringing up second down and 7.
There we go. Little instant replay there, and
From the
we can just
Medway
look at that hit.
44-yard line.
Boom. That was a big hit. Yeah.
Mitch Reinhardt might be playing a linebacker position for DS. Novich, I believe, is also in there on defense. They spin ahead for a couple. Ball comes loose too late.
Ball is down.
No, he's down.
The DBs for Dover-Sherborn. No. Really?
Oh, my goodness gracious.
I thought the play was over.
Holy tamale.
I thought it was over. Because, I mean, the way he came up and the way the play looked like the officials were standing, I
Wow.
thought it was a dead
We got to see
ball.
that on replay. What's going on there? Replay. Here it comes.
First and 10,
Yeah,
Raiders.
it's hard to see, but yep, skirted out. Skirted out.
So why couldn't he keep running with it? You got me. So Dover-Sherborn with the really first break of the game at their own 48. They started out with 6:03 to go until the break. They're running. Dipsy doing is strong.
Oh,
strong
my goodness.
with early blockers in front of him for a touchdown.
Wow. Oh, my goodness.
4 minutes running up the middle.
Got the good celebration going in the end zone, and here's what happened. It was a fake something, but it was straight handoff, and then he just went right through the middle. Great blocking.
Great blocking up front.
Nice job. And then the celebration began. All right, Bruce, now let's see if we can see this
number
kick.
17, Kirby Ryan.
Right, a weird angle.
Second touchdown for Strong. Spot. I like that one. That's good.
That looked good. That's good camera too. And you know, the interesting thing was, it was a great. Gosh, I didn't get who the holder was. Ryan. It wasn't a great
snap.
Thank you, Bruce.
You're welcome.
It's Friday. And it wasn't a great snap, but Ryan made a great recovery.
Yeah, he pulled it back in.
He really did.
Yeah.
And that extra point could have failed miserably, but great job. Great job.
5:50 to go with a 3-score lead, 20-0 Dover-Sherborn. They come back to do the honors with the kickoff again.
Well, those last two scores were pretty quick. You know, I mean, the first quarter, with the exception of that first drive in 2 plays, it was nothing for a long time. 5:50 left in the second quarter, and geez, we got 2.
Nice high, deep kick. Taken by number 17, Regan. John Regan, nice run back to the 40, and that's where he's down.
Return by number 17, Regan. Brought down.
He's right in front of us.
Number 52,
He took it at the 15. That was a 25-yard return.
Medway
It's
first
about
and 10 on their
24-yard
40-yard
return.
Dummer and Polk are the defensive back. Strong safety, Strong. Ferrari will be the free safety. I noticed that coming back into the game for Dover-Sherborn,
39-yard line, first and 10.
Jamie
Medway.
Worth. So I'm figuring he's going to a linebacker position. No, he's up front on the line, on the defensive line. Sorry.
We got Luke Fielding in the game, too.
Delayed handoff coming around the right side. Nice run by Avellino. Avellino for 9 yards before he's brought down. He just didn't want to go down.
Run around the right end by number 1, Brendan Avellino. Brings up second down.
You know, there was great blocking up there by Medfield,
48-yard line.
Medway.
They send Ryan to the left side, and I believe that's Vasilino to the right. Slot right as well, so 1 receiver left, 2 right. Plunkett has the football. Hands off to number 1, Avellino. Avellino for the first down and an extra yard before he's set back.
And then gang tackled.
Yeah.
Yep.
Tackled by number 36, Mitch Reinhardt.
Reinhardt on the stop.
Yeah, and there was also Novich there.
62,
Nick.
Johnny Goodrow.
Yep, and Johnny Goodrow. Gang tackle.
So Dover-Sherborn subbing in and out on defense, and you got to do that during the game.
First down and 10 for Medway at the Dover-Sherborn 49-yard line.
So just over midfield are the Mustangs from Medway High School. How about one posted out there, the 2 of us, arm in arm?
Right? Yeah. Dumb and Dumber.
Dumb and Dumber. Yeah. Maybe they should do it in black and white to embarrass us even less. Who's dumb and who's dumber? But anyways, Plunkett.
Oh, right there.
Penalty flags are down.
Yeah.
A lot of movement by Dover-Sherborn. Yeah, drew the false start. Yep, that's exactly what it was. False start.
Offsides, offense.
Offense. And the movement by Dover-Sherborn made Medway a little bit nervous.
Yep. And I think he came out of his set position. You know, thought they were coming in. And, you know, it's like the thing, like you poke somebody, you pretend to poke them in the face. It's like, hey, you move your head back. And that's how much movement was on the field there.
Adjusting the ball.
First and 15.
So now it's 1st and 15. Live action. Pansopoulos with the football straight ahead. Veers left. Brought down inside the 50. So he's back to the original first down marker. And second and just under 10.
Tackled by number 8 for Dover-Sherborn, Luke Fielding.
Fielding has come into the game in a DB position, and he made the stop.
Brings up
3 1/4 to go until halftime. 20-0, Dover-Sherborn. That's called a comfortable lead. But, you know, sometimes you go into the locker room and you don't want to sit back on it.
Well, this is absolutely a beautiful night.
Yeah. I think it's our best night when you really think about it. The first game was nice, too.
Yeah.
This is perfect weather, though.
This is perfect.
Yep. Plunkett drops back deep. Far side, man open, way over his head. Intended for Converse.
That's unfortunate for them. He was wide open. He just overthrew him.
This quarterback is small. You can see when he comes off the field. I think he's about 5'7", 5'8". He's not real big. So, and he's inexperienced as a sophomore. But they're building the program from there.
Right.
They got a 3rd and 9 coming up. From the near hash. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Pinsopoulos behind his quarterback. Gets the handoff, comes left again. This time he's brought down, didn't fool anybody. Luke Fielding once again on a stop.
And Reinhardt. It'll bring up 4th down.
He gained 5. It was deceptive. He did gain 5.
Well, they got a 4th and 4.
Yeah.
2:31 to go. I'm thinking, of course you go for it, don't you?
2:26 left.
You don't want to punt here.
No.
It's demoralizing.
Plus, what are you going to get? 20 yards? 30 yards?
Well, the turnaround, yeah. Pinsopoulos behind his quarterback. Receivers left and right. 2 left, 1 right.
What a different...
Whistle. Medway just called timeout.
Medway did?
I thought,
Oh, my goodness.
you know, it's like in baseball. If the pitcher's in his wind-up, you can't stop the game unless...
But it was their own team,
Yeah, I know.
It was an unusual formation. I
I
haven't
mean,
seen
in
it.
baseball, if the pitcher's in the wind-up and you call a timeout, that pitcher can get hurt when he has to stop.
Yeah.
Now, this play here, Plunkett was just about to get the snap, and the coach calls timeout.
Yeah.
I mean, that's close.
Can we do a rewind and see what the that formation was?
That's their 4th timeout.
Okay. See that formation right there, Bruce? That's kind of is a slot, 2 slots, or what? What is that? It was a different setup.
I saw 2 left and 1 right. I didn't see anything else.
Can we go back and stop that on the formation?
Did they not have 7 players on the line?
I don't know.
Can you
Just
freeze
stop it right
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Stop it right there. Nope, go back. We got some interns. Okay, right there. So you got 1 at the bottom, 2, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
4th and 4 for Medway.
I don't know. What do you think,
Sure,
Bruce?
I'm not sure. I think they went without a tight end and went to 2 split ends.
Here we go. The similar format right
Yeah.
there. The lineman's back.
Plunkett, straight ahead, overthrown. Picked off!
Oh.
Yes! It is an interception, isn't it? Yes,
Yeah.
it is. First down, Dover-Sherborn.
That's one of those things that they just lost about 20 yards on the interception.
Holden Ferrari with the pick.
So he throws it, overthrows.
First down for the Raiders. From their own 24
And
Yep.
that's once again indicating this quarterback he has a good arm, but he's not accurate.
Right.
He's overthrown a lot of balls. So, with 2:03 to go. Dover-Sherborn has to move quickly. They've got a couple timeouts left. Two are left. They got a man in motion, Tim Polk, for blocking purposes. They run it left, but
off tackle.
really nothing there.
32 Tyler Mendez. Gets back to line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10 coming up.
That was one of those things, as I was saying, that by intercepting it,
The Raiders.
lost about 20 yards.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's the moment. It happens,
Yeah.
and it's fun.
It's like a punt in a sense.
Yeah.
There's some of our high school crowd. Kid has ski glasses on, and our director's saying, what? Maybe he's just using his imagination a lot. As long as he doesn't have skis on, he's okay. 1 receiver right. Coming around the end, strong, looking for some room, running out of territory. Turns it back in. He's still in bounds, I believe. Oh, No, they
out
say
back.
he stepped out after the first down marker, but about 10 yards before.
Gain of 15 yards out of bounds at the 36-yard line.
You see him
Stepped
right
out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And these officials saw it. So it's a first down. They move the chains. First and down at the 39-yard line, 38-yard line. 1:10 clock stopped because he did go out of bounds. And that probably was a good thing. They
Yeah.
can save their 2 timeouts. One receiver top side, otherwise the double wing and a fullback. Motion by the poke man. Running left. Look at this move by Polk. He switches arms. He's got a block downfield. Inside the 30, down to the 20, to the 10. He's finally tripped up. Where is he?
My goodness.
Touchdown!
Nice job. Ferrari got that last block in there just to delay.
That was a strange misdirection. Watch Polk in motion. He's got the ball, but doesn't look like it. Then he turns it in, like he's almost faking the other team out, and he turns it back in like he never had it in the first place. Switches arms.
Block in the back on the Raiders, so it's going to bring it
Oh, they're bringing it back.
Cancel everything. There was a block in the back against Dover-Sherborn, so all for naught.
Yeah.
It was pretty play.
It was exciting, wasn't it?
Coming all the way back and a penalty. 55.5 to go in the half, and
You know, I can see how that might happen because he's this way, he's that way. People turn around and they
Yeah.
block. And
so if we do the math, they're going to march it off now, aren't they? You could leave it there if you wanted. It's at the 48 of the Mustangs, but it's not staying there, is it?
no. I don't know. What's he doing?
I don't know. He's talking to everybody. The official, he's talking to the defense. Huh? So,
down Raiders on the 48-yard line.
I
Don't know.
I don't know I don't understand the penalty. They must have moved the ball. I didn't catch it. Motion by Polk. Rolling out his holding Ferrari. He's keeping it at the chains. He runs it upfield. He's got himself about 5.
Ferrari on
Ball
the keeper.
rolls out of bounds. They're stopping the clock with 47 seconds to go until halftime.
At the 41-yard line. Gain of 7 on the play.
Ball we marked to the 41 where he went down.
Brings up second down and 3 for the Raiders.
Second and short. Number 99 for Medway. He's a big one, isn't he? Isaac Rozak, he's a senior. He's a big presence out there. Second and 3. Ferrari.
Ferrari is
Sacked.
down.
No.
Back to the original stick
Number 70,
marker.
Colin
So we're talking 35 seconds and third and almost 10.
I think they're going to let it go down. Huh?
I would let the clock run out, yeah.
Third down.
It's been a little discombobulated at this point. They're not stopping the clock,
48-yard line.
and I don't think they have to. We're going to go to halftime with 20 seconds to go on the clock. Can't they just walk off the field? No? No,
Well,
they-
the defense definitely does not want to walk off the field
we're not.
in case somebody comes up and pitches the ball. And
They're not going to run. They're not running anything. 5 seconds to go.
what's going on here? Here it is. Ready?
And that will be the end of the first half.
That was a good first half
It
overall.
was
It was
good first half.
Medway 0.
Do it now, Eric.
All right, there's a Hall of Fame gala coming soon. The Dover-Sherborn Boosters, in partnership with the Dover-Sherborn Athletic Department, will host the first ever Hall of Fame gala in the DSHS Richard Wakely Gymnasium on November 18th from 5 to 8 p.m. Over a delicious dinner, music, and school-spirited celebration, the Dover-Sherborn High School Athletic Department will induct 6 individuals, 3 coaches, and 1 team into the newly formed Dover-Sherborn Athletic Hall of Fame. This year's individual Athletic inductees are Pat Bresnahan from 03, football, basketball, and baseball. Molly Hoagland, 76, field hockey, basketball, track, and field, and tennis. Jay Hughes, 69, football, basketball, track, and field. Harry Ross, 72, football, basketball, baseball. And Casey Potts, also 72, football, basketball, track, and field. And don't forget Arnold Smokey Whitman, 70, cross-country, basketball, track, and field. The coaches going to be in the inductees are William Whitey Davis, boys basketball, boys tennis, girls tennis. Thomas Marlborough from football, and Ralph Powers, boys soccer and golf. The team inductee will be the 1981 state champion boys basketball team coached by Chris Desbois. And that's basically the celebration will honor classmates and athletes from 6 different class years, 69, 70, 72, 76, 81, and 2003 over a dinner, awards, banquet, live music. So there you go, Bruce.
So now we're in the fourth quarter.
I know, huh? That was the biggest public service announcement there was, I'll tell you.
We covered it for the year, I think.
Yeah.
We are at halftime with the score, Dover-Sherborn 20 and Medway no score. We'll be back momentarily with the second half of this football game. You are watching Dover-Sherborn Cable TV.
Hi, I'm Dan Murphy of Dover-Sherborn Cable Television. Last year, we hosted the first annual DSC-TV Short Film Festival, and we're looking to host a similar event this upcoming year. The festival is open to participants of all ages and skill level, and we're awarding over $1,000 of prizes to the top films in each category. All you have to do is submit a film up to 8 minutes in length, and you have a chance of winning one of those prizes and having your film broadcast on the air. Due to feedback we got about last year's event, we moved the deadline to January 19th to allow filmmakers more time in the fall to complete their films. And hopefully I see a lot of participants this year. If you have more questions or want more information, you can visit our website, or you can email me at dmurphy@dsctv.com. Thank you and good luck.
So the second half about to begin. 2 11-minute quarters to go. And Medway's got their work cut out for them. They're down by 3. Line drive left side. Pinsopoulos waiting for it, looking for it. It goes out of bounds. And they can either take it from there or get a penalty and have a re-kick. So, all right, I talked to one of the officials at halftime, and he explained to me that on the block in the back, on the recall of the touchdown, the block in the back is a spot foul, meaning the 10-yard penalty is from where the foul occurred. This is weird. The foul occurred upfield, and when they moved them back 10 yards, they still had a first down.
Oh, isn't that interesting?
Because they made so much yardage before the foul occurred. Even moving them back gave them the first down. That's why you and I were confused. Why is it a first down?
Yeah.
So that's what happened. We're doing a re-kick from the 35. Bruce Glazer and Art Crandall. Danny Murphy on our main camera. Brad Crandall thinks he's directing. Another line drive. Pinsopoulos having trouble with that one. Bobbles it. Back to his 20, far side, to the 30, outside to the 40. Pinsopoulos has 2 to beat. Up to midfield he goes, down to the 41-yard line. Great run by Derek Pinsopoulos.
Wow.
Brought down by number 52, Christian Taylor. After a return of 50 yards.
Look at that. He's got some good speed right there. A couple moves,
First
boom.
down and 10 for Medway.
Beats Musgrave.
Musgrave was the kicker on the play, too.
Wow.
It's about a 50-yard return. And it was a spinner, so he fumbled it before he picked it up. And that sometimes throws the defense off. Because you don't want you're looking for the ball now, and maybe you slow down a little bit, and it gives him the chance to catch up and put his speed away. And Pinsopoulos, no matter what the score, he's a fast runner.
He is.
Drew Plunkett sends Converse in motion. Long count, nice protection. Goes for the home run ball. Downfield, man open. Tipped away at the last second.
By number 3, Holden Ferrari.
Holden Ferrari, after the interception, late second quarter, makes a nice tip away. Oh, that was a home run ball.
That was a home run ball, and the receiver had to stop and slow down for it, and that's what enabled Holden to get up there and swat it away.
Actually, that was a nice play.
It was a
On
nice.
both sides of the ball.
It really was. That could have been their go right into the end zone play too.
They got receivers left and right. Left side passes, pops in the air, off the hands of Pepin.
Got to catch those boys.
Number 14, Ryan Pepin.
Got to pull the ball in before you run with it.
3rd down and 10 for Medway.
So after all that, they still have no yards gained on this drive. 3rd and 10. We see some more of our crowd.
Coverage by Luke Fielding.
Why him? Do we know him?
Somebody knows him.
The camera. Ball at the 42. Once again, twin receivers left and right. Blitz on. Plunkett steps up to the line. He's in trouble. Plunkett runs for his life. He's got 5. He's got 10, the first down, inside the 30. On a broken play, Drew Plunkett gets down to the 25 of Dover-Sherborn.
Wow.
He was dead meat for a while there.
Yeah, he was. You know, I actually saw a push from the back, but it wasn't a big enough push to cause a penalty, I guess.
Yeah.
Right there, boom.
1st and 10 on the Dover-Sherborn 29-yard line.
Mendes out, Cosgrave in at linebacker. Handoff, Pinsopoulos around left tackle, does a 360 and moves forward for about 7.
Number 33, Dupatopoulos up the middle. Brought down by a host of Raiders.
Yeah, that was Mitch Reinhardt basically on that one, I think.
He's had a good game.
Number 55, Chris Olson.
Pinsopoulos straight ahead. Very close to a first down. And they're getting into the shadow of the goalpost for the first time in this game.
It will be close for a first down.
Medway's best drive.
Yep.
3rd down and 1 on the Raider 15.
They're a definite yard short. They come out quickly. They're using a lineman as a fullback blocker, so out of an I formation. Plunkett hands it to that fullback. He's got a first down. Of all people. Ball comes loose. Maybe? No. First and goal.
Number 51.
Brendan Kenny is a lineman. And he came in announced as a fullback.
First down and goal for Medway.
As the old refrigerator Perry.
Yeah.
Give it to that big, huge guy.
Two-back formation. They're
Again?
using him again. Same player. As long as you explain to the official that number is usually a lineman, you tell the official he's coming in as a back, that's illegal. That's legal. It's illegal if you don't tell him.
Okay.
I formation again. They're going to keep running the ball. This time, Pinsopoulos close to the goal line. He's in.
Oh, my goodness. Yep.
For a Medway touchdown.
The first drive of the game, second half, took it in. It was a nice methodical drive, too. Couple passes, a lot of passing, and he just brought it right in.
Medway on to kick the extra point.
So now this kick comes in pretty important, because if he misses this extra point right off the bat.
74, Jimmy Kelly.
Whoa.
Picks up.
That's more like a field goal.
Holy
The extra
moly.
point is good. The score is now 20-7. DS in the lead.
Dover-Sherborn 20, Medway 7.
And that's the way you start off a second half if you're the visitors.
It certainly is, I'll tell you. And that's what you were saying just before the half. You know, you come out, Medway can come back, reevaluate, because they had a pretty good first drive. The quarterback throws the ball pretty
Far, but not always accurate.
Right, you know, but he throws.
But when Pensopoulos ran that kickoff back, that set everything up.
Yeah.
And they got
Back
buoyed
for the
by
Raiders.
that.
Number 10, Drew Dummer. Number 24,
Dummer.
Matt Strong. And number 8, Luke Fielding.
Fielding and Strong are back deep. Strong are the key man in the middle. The kicker, it was Jimmy Kelly who made that extra point. He could have made that from 35 yards out, I think.
that was a
What a nice leg he's got.
kick.
He sets
Kicking
it up.
for Medway is number 74, Jimmy Kelly.
That went out to the chain link fence at the
Yeah,
it did.
Yeah.
the Nora Searle Field.
The second fence back there.
Yep.
Dover-Sherborn's receiver standing at the 15-yard line. This one will be Strong at his own 11. Strong back to the 15, 25, 30, 35. Almost got free. He goes down to the 34-yard line.
Big return for Dover-Sherborn,
Nice.
bringing it up
Nice.
to the 35-yard line.
Musgrave up there going, hey, what's going on? Yeah. Funny. You can see him scratching and clawing, trying to get everything. Musgrave, oh, no wonder he got up there kind of feisty. He got pushed from the back and got thrown down, Bruce, after the play.
What is our director saying?
I don't know, the Levi cam or something? Levi cam, I don't know.
He speaks a foreign language. Did you know that? He's telling a joke and he's the only one laughing.
It's millennial. Well, it kind of sounds like you in a way, right? Oh.
That hurt.
I know.
If I had feelings, it would hurt. Your microphone's too low, by the way.
Is it?
Yeah, why don't you take your headset off? Okay, back to the line of scrimmage we go. Double wing. Mendez the setback. Motion by Strong. Strong has it. Turns it back upfield. Strong past the line of scrimmage for 3.
Goes off tackle for about 3.
8:30 and counting to go in the third quarter.
Will Donovan. Second down and 7 for the Raiders.
Nice crowd here from Medway, by the way. I just want to mention, they filled the stands over there on the visitor side. Dummer comes left. 2nd and 7. Timmy Polk looks for a hole. Timmy Polk turns it outside. He's got nothing.
Nothing.
He had no blockers in front of him and no room, and he falls down to the line of scrimmage.
You
You have an injury on the field, slowly getting up as a Medway player. Official stops the clock.
58. Number 58. Will Donovan?
Yeah,
Is that who that is?
trainer quickly out there, take care of him.
You hate to see that. Hopefully he just got the wind knocked out of him.
Or he got hit hard and got the wind knocked out of him. Yeah, well, same idea, right?
Okay, it's 58 right there. Oh, somebody came, he got right on the lower back.
Yeah, he got twisted up.
Yeah, poke fell right on him on the lower back. So I don't know if it...
Now they got to use a timeout or take him off the field. They're taking him off.
they're taking him off,
He's
of
shaky.
course, yeah.
He's
That
limping
hurt.
off, but it looks okay. Just shaking up, looks like.
Yeah, it looks like
Did
it
you
came
see-
right down either on the back of his thigh or...
They have Jack Haddigan,
Bring up third
number
down
87.
and
He's a
6.
tight end. He's a blocking end,
For
but
Dover-Sherborn
he's
from their
a
own
big kid.
Is that 99?
87 on the far side.
Oh, and then 99 right on this
Yeah,
side.
they're both defensive ends, it looks like. Those are big boys.
Those are big boys.
Yeah. Luckily for Ferrari, he hasn't seen much of them. 3rd and about 6.5. Delayed handoff, a stuff play, and it gets stuffed.
No gain.
They try to basically stuff the middle and move it forward, but nothing. 4th down. They lost about a foot or 2.
You know what I haven't seen too many times this time is the Ferrari coming out with the rollout, with the pass, of the, you know? I haven't seen that, I don't think, at all this game.
But they're running a lot more outside.
Raiders punt
Nice
formation.
trade-off.
Yeah.
Back deep for Medway. Number 7.
Yeah, they're having more success. Coincidence or not, you know?
Number 16, Drew Plunkett.
This is interesting. Justin Pratt is back deep on the punt return, and the quarterback, Drew Plunkett, which is high snap.
Very high.
Plunkett chases it down. He's got it at his own 30. Plunkett comes back inside. I don't like this play at all. The 35-yard line is where he stopped. You got your quarterback returning a punt, and you know he's going to get hit. Why would you do that? That's your quarterback.
Yeah, well, you know,
No, what?
when you're good, he's probably got good hands.
Yes.
He's probably
If
good.
he's the best one to do it, I guess, but I
Yeah.
still don't want to see the QB get hurt.
No,
Number 58, Joe Velasquez.
you wouldn't see it in the pros or college, but
Bilotsky was in on that stop, so he is playing some in the game.
6-yard line.
in college you don't see too many two-way players anyway, right, Bruce?
No, you don't see as many, no. They're specializing more for, they wouldn't get drafted, a lot of them.
Yeah.
And you got a lot more players coming out, too, and the quality's so good up in the college level. Pinsopoulos with the carry, a short gain.
Gain of about 3 yards. Brings up 2nd down and 7 for Medway.
Now Bilotsky on the sideline, so he's not out there on a permanent basis. Quarterback with his I formation. Pinsopoulos,
Pinsopoulos again off tackle.
maybe nothing.
Gain of about 3.
Well, they say he got 3 on the PA system. Can't argue it. They're moving the chains. He got 3, so it's 3rd and 4 and a
Number 52,
3rd and 4.
Christian
They
Taylor.
get a better view than us.
Yeah.
3rd down and 4 for Medway.
Ball's on the 42.
I was going by West Bridgewater High School last week, and they have a new field on Route 106. Beautiful. You can't drive down 106 without seeing it. It's almost on the street. It's beautiful. The press box has 2 sections, a press box and then a roof for cameras and announcers.
Nice.
It's beautiful. Hint, hint. Rolling out is Regan. Plunkett. Plunkett running out of room. Plunkett running way out of room. Stays in bounds. Gets it past the 50 and close to a first down.
I
The
think you got
spot
one.
looks good.
Yeah.
Quarterback keep around the right end.
First down.
1st down for Medway.
Medway on the march.
Pushed out of bounds by number 10. Drew Dummer. 1st and 10 Medway from the Dover-Sherborn 49-yard line.
The- From the near high hash, they line them up. Pepins to the right. They got a slot left and right. They got 2 receivers on both sides, slot and a wide out on both sides of the line. Plunkett in a shotgun, comes up to center, talks it over, shifts Avellino in the backfield behind him. Long count. Avellino with the football after all that.
Up the middle.
And didn't fool anybody.
Nope.
They lost a yard.
16, Jamie Worth. Number 32, Tyler
There's
Mendes.
the princess of the day, the tiara.
Run by was number 1, Brendan Avellino. No gain. 2nd down and 10 for Medway.
Back to live action. Hand off Pinsopoulos for 4.
Gonzalez off tackle for a gain of 5. Brought down by number 3, Holden Ferrari.
4-yard pickup, 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 for Medway on the Dover-Sherborn 45-yard line.
Okay, Taylor coming in. Chris Olsen coming out.
High backfield. Big play. Up back gets the ball. Up back stopped.
Run up the middle by
Gets a
number
few,
31
but-
for Medway.
Once
Brendan
again,
Kenny.
running the
Gain of about
big
2
kid,
yards.
Kenny,
Brings
51.
up 4th down.
4th and,
About 2, huh?
let's see how they spot it.
Maybe more.
I'd go for it. I
Oh.
would. If I was the coach, I'd go for it.
No, way
4th,
more than 2. It's
nah.
like 4.
And 4.
About 4th
Yeah.
and
4. They
four.
really didn't gain anything in that play. I don't know. Pinsopoulos says, I know, but he's a yard short. He's definitely short.
Yep.
3.
That's a turnover on downs.
Ron got his legs, took him right down.
Bilotsky coming out on the punting team.
That's a hold for your defense.
Nice job.
Ball turned over on downs to Dover-Sherborn. DS will have
Need more cowbells.
first and 10 on their own 40-yard line.
Haven't heard them all season.
I've been thankful. Jalali over the ball. Dummer lined up far side as a receiver. Motion by Matt Strong. He has the football. Comes around in. Turns it back up. There he goes for 10, 12.
Strong around the right
Nice
edge.
job.
Maybe more, depending if he went out or not.
13 yards. Good for a Raider first down.
He had some good blocking in front of him.
First
They've been
and
trying to
10
do a lot of
Raiders
deception plays, I think, don't
on
you
the
think?
Medway, 47-yard line.
Fake handoffs.
These reverses have worked very well.
Tonight.
The end arounds.
Yep.
Now Dummer lines up on the near side. Tim Polk outside. Thought about the inside. Comes outside. Looks at the 25. Down to the 20.
For a big gain around the left end. Gain of 27 yards.
Goes right through the middle, right to the side,
First down.
and
In first
boom.
and 10 for Dover-Sherborn on the
what
Medway.
you didn't see there is that they actually exchanged, hey, okay, 32 and Polk. It's like, oh, okay, hey, nice play.
27-yard pickup. I'm glad you can translate.
Quick scan of the horizon there, I saw.
Strong. Looks for some opening. Runs transversely across the field and gets nothing. Maybe a couple of yards actually from this angle.
Yeah.
I realize it actually is about 2 or 3 yards he
For a
picked up.
gain of about 2 yards.
You know what I was gonna say? It's this angle that's weird.
Yep.
It's a weird angle we're looking at right here.
Might
Can't
be-
really judge.
Yeah, to the right's not so bad. The left is just way off because of where we are on the right side of the field. Imagine if we were high up.
Looks like somebody hurt.
Everybody's sitting down.
Someone hurt. Zoom in, or what's going on? Who is it? Yeah. You can see he's going there, and
It is a Raider, isn't it?
I think it is.
Yeah.
He's down.
I just can't get a number out of it.
Can't either. Is it Polk? No. No. Who is that? Someone grabbing his ankle, it looks like. I don't know quite who it is. I wonder if it is Tim. I don't know. Yeah, it looks like Tim Polk. No. Oh, no. I'm sorry. It's not. I just saw the 4. It's Nick Novich. Oh, Nick. Nick. Yeah.
He's walking, as you can see, he's walking gingerly off the field.
Yeah, might be his ankle. Knee. Not bending that knee.
Second down and 8 for the Raiders.
Getting back to the game field, second and a long 8. Ball just outside the 20. So near the end is Polk. Just
There's Polk.
never got to where he wanted to be and stopped.
By number 51 for Medway, Brendan Penny. Gain of about 1 yard.
think they're starting to get smart about those plays now, you know?
Yeah.
They've been doing them long enough. Time to change it up.
Third and about 7.5 after a 1-yard pickup. Another player not on the field for Dover-Sherborn injured is George Beecham. Just noticed. Ball to near hash, 3rd and long, 7. Motion by Strong. Turns it back in with the football. Cuts right.
Strong around the right
Looks
end.
like he's close to a first down. Very close.
Gain of about 7 yards.
Awfully close. Let's see how they spot it.
Also first down.
He's got those cat-like moves.
He twists very well.
Yeah,
In and out.
like a scat back or something.
I don't think they're going to give it to him, are they? 4th down.
Fourth down.
And, whoa,
It's about
not even one.
not even one.
Less than one.
Oh, there's Brad. There's our
Brad
director.
Crandall, who
Hey, Brad.
never gets a shot of us, but gets a shot of himself.
All right, couple of volunteers there.
A cable access selfie. Never again, we hope.
That's funny. Even on Monday Night Football, they show the director's booth sometimes.
But
You know?
where's the camera that shot that?
It's magic.
Oh, it's magic. Oh, I didn't know that. Official throws a flag. Delay of game.
Yep.
Where's the camera? Where's the camera?
There's a camera. Hey, guys.
So, delay of game against Dover-Sherborn. You don't see it very often. You see it more when the Giants are playing a football game.
Yeah.
Eli Manning believes in the delay of game.
Crazy.
But in this case here, that sets him back to make it a 4th and 6.
Remaining fourth down. And 6.
See, the water that's half full guy would say that this gives you more room to run your receivers. See, that's
Yep.
the positive out of it. They got 5 more yards to set up their pass reception.
Yep. And we're on the 17. Oh, this looks like the end of the quarter.
And the half-empty guy would say, "Why did you do that?" At the end of 3 quarters, the score is 20-7 Dover-Sherborn.
Medway 7.
Both teams come to the sidelines. They will change field positions for the 4th quarter as this crowd gets ready for the final period of football here at Dover-Sherborn Field.
You know, if we can pump it into the end zone on this one, I think that could be, I don't want to jinx us, but, you know, if we put another 7 points on the scoreboard, it's going to be awful hard for them to come back.
The next home game will be
What is it?
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
So today, we're recording this on the 6th. Don't tell me, I'll figure this out. The 20th is next home game against Bellingham. And after that, I believe it's a crapshoot. Who makes the playoffs, who doesn't. But DS will hopefully get another home game before the end of the season.
Don't we usually get 4 or 5?
They usually get 5.
Yeah,
They got an extra one this year because Weston was rebuilding their athletic complex and it wasn't ready, so that opening game should have been at Weston
Oh,
this
is that right?
year. Yeah. That was the game you came in late. I already explained that. You came in like
Yeah.
a little bit, you know, you were like a little late. You overslept.
Fourth down. And
Overslept.
6 from the 17.
Yeah, my naps, my afternoon naps.
7 o'clock starting time. It's just a little early for you.
Yeah.
So we're back to a 4th down and about 4, 5, somewhere in there. He's going to pass. Ferrari's going to run. Throws the option pass. Got his man. Does he make the first down? No. He's
Close.
way short.
Pass is complete.
Not.
Caught by number 24, Matt Strong.
Strong on the catch, down to the 15.
Good for 3 yards. Will be short.
So as the rollout, he's looking out and John was open, but
First turnover and downs for Medway's defense.
First and 10 for Medway.
well, that
From their
is
own
fortunate
15.
for Medway that we didn't put the ball in the end zone because that would have really been almost insurmountable, I would say. Not that they're, you know, in any great position to pull it out, but I don't want to jinx us, but our defense has been playing pretty well.
Plunkett looking for more accuracy now. He's not going to get it.
Under a lot of pressure.
He is stuffed in the backfield. Lost about 7.
By number 6.
You know, Bruce, what I think the difference is right now is we're not showing
Of 6 yards.
who's going to blitz, who's not going to blitz. We're bringing 8 people basically up to the line.
Gaudreau is the main tackler.
Yeah, Johnny, big boy.
17 From the 8-yard line.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a good hockey player. Yeah.
This end receivers left. They got trips to the left and 1 to the right. So it's a passing down, but we'll see. 2nd and long. 2nd and mucho long. Plunkett rolls around, fakes it.
Whoa.
Should have thrown it away.
Yeah.
That's what a young quarterback has to learn.
Yeah.
When you'd like in that situation like that, throw it out of bounds.
2nd in a row. Got some help there.
62. Good throw on that tackle.
Would you do a pooch punt now? You're 3rd down in near your own end zone.
Yeah.
Would you do like a quarterback drops back and just kicks and throw them completely off?
I would throw him completely off.
Because if they this looks like 3rd and 24. I mean, that's a lot.
3rd and 22.
Ah, it's close. 3rd and
Close.
22.
Hey, 2 yards at 20-something.
Anything over 20 is a lot.
Yeah.
They safely run the ball. Pinsopoulos to the outside. He's being chased down
Outside for
by
gain.
Ferrari.
About 6 yards.
That basically stopped that play. He could have possibly made that cut and gone downfield for a little bit, but right there, you had Polk covering, you had, who
And
else is that?
16 for the Mustangs.
There was good pursuit on him.
Plunkett's also the punter.
24 Matt Strong.
Plunkett will kick it from around his own 6. Make it his
Oh.
own 1. What am I talking about? His own 2, 3 yard line. It's a pop-up. Strong picks it up at the 40, runs outside, and picks up about a yard.
Yeah.
So down to the Jack Benny 39-yard line, and they'll start out.
Who?
That's an old reference, huh?
Yeah. Yep. Mr. Benny.
That was awful.
That was a funny show.
You would know that invitation.
Oh, what was it? What was
Rochester.
the Rochester?
Let's see.
Mr. Benny.
Oh, it's getting worse.
Hey,
You could be fined for that one.
Cam Newton-esque.
Not quite.
No. And he-
Gotta have a sense of humor.
Yep.
Jalali adjusting over center, touches the ball with his right hand. The quarterback steps behind him. Ferrari has him down and set. Motion this time. And Ferrari Ferrari handed off straight up the middle. And that would be Mendez with the straight ahead for about 3.
Total fake out. He had
Faked me.
Luke Fielding right with him in case he pitched it out to him, and he wanted to be the blocker, but the ball was already gone by then.
Matt Strong on, Fielding coming off.
And 7.
They give him about 2.5. So 2nd and long.
Ball's on the 37-yard line of Medway.
8:08 to go in the ball game. 20-7, home team in the lead. Have you seen the moon tonight? There was a full moon earlier in the week. I didn't even
Yeah, it
see
was
it.
last night. Yes,
It's cloudy
it
out.
is.
It's very
Yeah.
cloudy out. Oh! Bouncing off one tackle is Strong, but he can't bounce off everybody. And he loses a lot of yards.
Dropped by number 32, Steve Kowalski.
There's the handoff. Boom, he got hit right in the backfield by 36. Gang tackle right there, 32.
3rd and 14.
I would like to thank our production crew tonight. This has been our best broadcast of the year. As far as technical quality and replays and everything working right. Mike Klein, our station manager, overseeing the setup, and Brad and everybody else working hard to get this done.
Great job.
And it's been a fun time. We
You
can
know-
focus on the game rather than technical difficulties.
Yeah.
Don't let it go to your head, Brad. Ferrari over center, looks right, sends motion by Polk. Polk with the football. Polk back to the original line of scrimmage. Polk ahead for about 1 or 2. So it'll be 4th down and long.
About 8 yards. up 4th down and 8 for the Raiders.
4th and 8, as you might have heard from the PA.
38-yard line.
You're going for it, of course. Clock down at 6:36. And no matter what you do here, you run the ball, pass the ball, you run the clock down. That's what counts.
Yeah, that's what I think they're doing.
Fielding stays in the game.
They're certainly taking their time doing it, too.
Polk is out. I always want to say Polk Salad Annie. When I see Polk.
What?
Remember the song Polk Salad Annie?
No.
Oh, see, it was a hit before your time.
1922?
Yeah,
What?
1923, actually.
Oh, okay, yeah. There's one guy on one of the radio stations who did the imitation of a sportscaster from the 20s when it came out.
Timeout is called.
And it was tremendously hysterical. And then he take the ball down, and he was just how their voice was so high back then,
yeah.
It was kind of funny.
And it was staticky, and the quality wasn't all there. Of course, we're getting these transcriptions handed down over time, and they get scratchy, old records. So it sounds scratchy, and then the voices sound even higher.
Back 8 for Medway, number 7.
Who was the first president to give a presidential address on TV? Huh, think about that one. Think about that one, huh?
Number 3, Holden Ferrari.
I'm going to go with Warren G. Harding.
TV. Truman. Punt. That'll set him back. Plunkett watches it go out of bounds, over his head, inside the 10.
That was a lucky break. Instead of bringing it out to the 20,
Wow.
they're at about the 2 or 3 or something. Yeah. Wow, huh?
Plunkett's thinking, I think I made a mistake. But it was over his head. How could he go back for it? It was a great kick by Ferrari. Replay.
Unfortunately, I think you jinxed us, Bruce, with the no technicality.
That was a directional punt, if anything. It just rolled out of bounds nicely. 1st and 10, thanks to the glitch. 1st and 10. This is where he punted from last time. Plunkett at shotgun position. Drops into the end zone.
He's open.
Throwing for his life. Man open. Nice drop.
Oh!
I want to say nice catch, but it was a drop.
Yeah.
He went up, came down without the ball. Sent it for Converse. Polk salad. You remember that? No. Polk salad, Annie.
Defended by number 10, Drew Dummer.
Get your phone, you can look it up.
No,
Play it in the, play it in the
Second
background.
down and
Play it with a microphone. 5:51 to go. Bruce Glazer and what's your name? Art Crandall.
Yeah.
Soon to be in poster form, available at your local CVS. Will be posted, black and white poster of us everywhere. You'll be paying people to take them away. Drew, hand off Pensopoulos, straight ahead. Nobody really fooled on that. We'll let you run the ball because you're running the clock down against yourselves.
Yeah.
for a gain of 4 yards. 3 yards, making it 3rd down and 7.
Kind of like the no huddle again, Bruce.
3rd and long, clock rolling down to 5.5 minutes.
It's funny, it's the no huddle, but it's...
Yeah, they don't set up very fast.
No.
Plunkett with the football, back to his end zone.
Oh, he's wide open.
Popping around, throws it open, got Converse! Oh, he can't hold on, it for 40-yard line.
A little bit overthrown, but he had number 24 near side wide open, but he wasn't his intended receiver, I guess.
Just couldn't keep the fingers on it.
No, he was going for the deep ball.
It's 4th and about 7. They got to kick it.
Have to.
I mean, I'm looking at the scoreboard. I'm looking at the game clock. They got to, no matter what, they got to kick it.
Yeah, they can't let Dover-Sherborn get another touchdown.
Not from there. That's too easy.
I mean, if there's a fumble, if there's something, they get 2 quick scores, that's going to tie it or take the lead, but...
Nice kick by Plunkett. It hangs in the air. Strong has it at the 39. Running cross field towards us. He's horse collar down at the 39.
Dover-Sherborn brings it back 2 yards.
Actually, I'm going to say no return on that.
No, that was a 0.
Yeah, got down to the 39 again.
But he had a lot of real estate. He went all the way to one side and back to the other. No holes to run through. At least he didn't lose yards. And the clock.
Just
Ticked
under
off.
5 minutes.
Couple ticks.
Drummer coming right side in front of his team's bench. Polk steps up to make it a real double wing formation. Now Polk's in motion. Now Polk's with the football. Tries to cut it back in, nothing. He knows it. Running for his life to the outside.
Oh,
Picks up
nice
some room.
block.
Polk way downfield, past the 40, down to the 32-yard line.
Down the left end, getting a great block.
Oh, we get the replay machine working again.
A good for a gain of 6 yards.
Okay. Yeah, there's a nice block right there.
So if we add it up, 2nd and 4.
Yeah.
2nd and 4 from the Medway 32.
Ball just inside the 33-yard line of the Mustangs from Medway. You're going to run the ball a lot. That clock's so important right now. Nothing. Loss of yardage.
The middle is stopped in the backfield by number.
That was almost a donation play. Just give it away.
Tony Guerrero.
That was good. We should copyright that one.
Yeah, I
huh?
think that's pretty good.
That was a good one. 4:37. The clock stopped momentarily. I think Medway called timeout. Yeah, they did. It's the officials marking his card.
Yep.
They must have used the timeout.
Hey, Bruce, look at the horizon. The moon's just
Is that
peeking
the-
up. Wow.
Brad, if you get a shot of the moon coming up from a cloud, it looks like something out of a TV show. You know, when they're doing transition scenes. Yeah.
Oh, we got a camera stuck.
So RoboCam can't move. He's stuck on the
Oh.
bench with the trainer, it looks like. Oh, well. Thank you, RoboCam. Nice job until now. 3rd and long. Motion. Polk man with the ball. Make that Strong. Strong with the ball. Strong cuts it back out downfield to the 25. And it looked like it was Strong, yes. Yes.
Gets it down to the 25-yard line. And that'll be good enough for Raider first down.
Get the shot of the moon right above the building. Big old full moon.
You know, the thing about that moon shot is it just came out of the clouds completely. It is so pretty to look at.
Medway.
And it lights the field all by itself. Medway with another timeout. 4:27, we rolled off 10 seconds on that play.
Can Dan go up above? Brad, can Dan go up above? He's not even there. Oop. Where's the producer?
Back to the near hash.
Trying to fix the robo camera. Tough to be the chief cook and bottle washer, huh?
When's the last time you washed dishes? Yeah.
Today.
Today, really? Yeah. Okay. Just checking.
No, yesterday.
Mendez behind his quarterback. Motion. Quarterback keep.
Oh, that was a
Ferrari
quick one.
straight up the field. Comes to his left. Pulls ahead. He's got the first down and an extra down close to the 10-yard line.
Nice. Explosive run. Right out, a little stutter step. I think
First down.
Medway was definitely confused that they thought it was going to be another handoff and run right up the middle. And
And that just about seals the fate of Medway.
yeah, he just sprinted out to the sideline.
Ball spotted
First
just
down,
outside
right
the
on
10.
10-yard line,
So it's
10.5-yard line.
1st and 10 because the ball's just outside the 10.
You know, Blodsky, Taylor, Jalali, Olson, Sheik, Worth. They've all been doing some great blocking up front. Novich.
Polk.
Jimmy Polk.
Polk in! Touchdown!
He's in for a touchdown.
And that's the nail.
10-yard rushing touchdown for Timmy Polk.
Yep. And he's just hard fought, twisting and turning right into the end
On for the
zone.
extra point.
There you go, Timmy.
Number 10, Drew Dummer. With the hold from number 17, Kirby Ryan.
Kirby and Drew. Nice.
27-7.
Dover-Sherborn 27.
Look at that kickoff. Boom.
Quickly recapping the scoring in this game. The only touchdown for Medway was mid-third quarter when Pensopoulos ran it in from 33 yards out. Nope, 3 yards out. 3 yards out. For the only score of the game by Medway from 3 yards out. Dover-Sherborn scores first quarter by a 21 yard by number 24, Strong, made it 7-0. Then second quarter touchdowns by,
Kick for Dover-Sherborn, number 34.
Polk and Strong. And this fourth quarter run by Timmy Polk. So Strong and Polk each have 2 touchdowns. This last one with 3:41 to go in the contest.
Gonzalez.
Good recap. And while you were recapping, we had that picture of the moon.
All's good.
All's good.
Line drive. Caught by number 17. And that would be John Regan.
Regan on the carry. Brought
Nice
down by
job
number 8,
fielding.
Luke Fielding.
Yep. He's been a presence this game, I'll tell you. Nice job.
And he's a sophomore, too. You got Drummer, a freshman, Fielding, a sophomore.
Yep.
Having nice games as youngsters for this football team.
Yep. Got Riley in there now.
Triple threes left to go in the game. 33 and counting. Well, nope, we're stopped. Change of possession. First down to 34. What we need now is chairs, like pedestal chairs, so we can sit down like 5 feet up. What do you think? No. Vertigo.
He'd probably fall over in the back
Yeah, nobody will pick us up till New Year's.
next season.
Twin receivers left and right. Shotgun for Drew Plunkett. Steps back. Throws quickly. It's tipped and caught. About a 3-yard pickup.
And caught.
Number 11 caught the
By
ball.
number 11,
That would be Dibbler.
Nick Gabler. Defended by number 52,
Nice tip.
Christian Taylor.
Dibbler make that.
Who was that?
Second down and
Apologize.
But it works
Didn't really
against them,
miss it.
too, because the clock's still running.
Yeah, I know.
Plunkett can't find anybody. Throws it away.
Plunkett pass incomplete.
I think that was Christian Taylor on
Put
the
by
on the
number
block
52,
last time.
Christian Taylor
Yeah, I just heard his name now. He's jumping.
brings up third down and 7 for Medway.
Good heads-up opportunity. If you can block that ball, jump up and block it, swat it away. It's not been one of my strengths, I'll tell you.
Timeout, Dover-Sherborn.
Dover-Sherborn calls it timeout.
This is a good time to get some of the underclassmen in. 2:57 left. 27-7.
3rd and 7.
You know what? There's still no win. The flag hasn't moved
Third
at all.
down and 7.
A major announcement. CNN, hear this one. Our RoboCam is working now.
Nice. Nice. The one technical difficulty of the
That's
night.
right. We got it back up. I mean, not we, they. That's a
There's
nice shot of the moon,
yeah.
isn't it?
Big old harvest moon. The harvest moon.
Motion. Quarterback gets a strange snap. Pump fakes. Runs for his life. Can't throw it now. He's got to run it out of bounds into the Dover-Sherborn bench.
Yep.
Pushed out of bounds by number 75, Joe Riley. Close to a first down,
Instant replay.
but a little short will bring up fourth down.
They got 4th and about 2 feet.
4th and 1
Yeah.
for Medway.
That was a smart move on Plunkett's part. Instead of trying to go for the first down to get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Pansopoulos in the backfield. I assume he'll get the ball. Straight ahead. No, quarterback keep. He's got it. Plenty of room to spare.
On the keeper. Brought down by
He stopped the
Raiders.
clock to spot the ball.
Rush is good for a first down for Medway. 1st and 10 on the 47-yard line.
Clock starts running. Back to the line quickly. Plunkett bobbles. Comes left. Gonna keep it. Comes out of bounds.
Whoa, come on there, come on.
Could have been a flag, but they're not going to throw
Christian.
it.
At the 50-yard line.
Christian. Come on.
Brings up 2nd down and 7.
146 seconds to go in the game.
At the 50
I gotta do my math now.
Good.
60, 60, 60.
226. I didn't want to be here for an extra quarter. So you guys had cold pizza at halftime?
I did not, personally.
I can't, I mean, pizza's supposed to be hot. I can't understand
You
why.
know, Papagino's got some great cold pizza.
Really?
Oh, in the morning.
Ah! That's why it's called cereal in the morning. That would be another catch finally by Fasolino. I think that's the 2nd catch of the game.
Fasolino.
And I thought Fasolino would be a key receiver, but he has not been in this game. 3rd and 2.
And 2 for Medway.
Clock did not stop. We'll be at under 2 minutes by the time the next play takes place. And I got a feeling they're calling 2 plays here, and then just come right back to the line afterwards for the 2nd play. They send Ryan Pepin to the right. Matt Fasolino and Jeff Converse to the left. Throw that way.
Right?
Fasolino has it. He's got the first down.
Oh, he
to
didn't
the
get out of
30.
bounds, though.
He never got out. That's the one thing he did not do.
Tackle made
He
by
stayed in
Medway.
bounds. The clock keeps running.
Oh, wait a minute.
They're spotting the ball. They stop the
Okay.
clock to spot it.
1st and 10 Medway on the DS 33-yard line.
Yep.
Now the clock runs down to 140. He should have gotten out.
That's the one thing he didn't do.
Yeah, that was the key thing, to get out of bounds. Quick pass. Once again, Fasolino stays in bounds, now goes out. Well, driven out, actually.
He hasn't been involved like you were just saying
Yeah.
a minute ago.
Now he's
All
got
night.
3 catches in the quarter.
Yeah, yeah. In the last 2 minutes of the game.
Maybe the quarterback forgot about
I
him.
don't know.
He's got good
2nd
hands.
down. And 3.
He's a senior, Matt Fasolino.
Diebler goes right along with Fasolino. And so the left side is Pepin. No more running game. To the end zone. Plunkett. Low ball. No chance for anybody. Incomplete. 1:16 to go. We're looking at 4th down. And
3rd down?
3rd or 4th.
Reinhardt.
I think it's 3rd.
Are they moving already? Oh, it's 3rd
Yeah.
down. Sorry, 3rd down.
4, Timmy Polk. Brings up 3rd down and 3 for the Mustangs.
3rd and short.
You know, that last play was they set up very wide, like they are now. Tremendously wide.
They going for single coverage? Is that what it is?
Man coverage, boom.
Plunkett looking to the end zone.
He's Plunkett
Sees
wide open.
nothing. Finally throws it.
Oh!
Button dropped.
Oh!
They had the first down,
Oh.
but Diebler ran without the football, and that's why he never caught it.
4th down for the Mustangs.
Unbelievable.
There's a flag on the field.
Flag on the field at the line of, just beyond the line of scrimmage. I wonder about a hold.
Yeah, he just didn't concentrate on catching that ball. He's trying to move before, get ready for the hit. It just went right through his hands. Oh, we got one fan left. All Everybody else left over there.
That's funny. Officials taking forever to call this.
I wonder what it's about. They're talking about something.
Dinner plans.
Dinner.
Okay, we got it now. We got it.
What's up, ref?
You can tell us.
Oh,
Calls a legal pass over the line.
yeah.
Oh.
And you know what?
Okay, that makes sense now. That makes sense now. Yeah.
Well,
Brings
It's
up
so it's 4th and 3. I was wondering if he's behind the line of scrimmage. Then I totally forgot when the ball
he
was
looked
thrown.
pretty far
Yeah,
out
he did.
there. Yeah.
He did.
If he just kept running, he would have got it, I think.
So they lost 5 yards and they lost down as well.
Yeah.
So now it's 4th and about 6.
So now they got to go.
This is, I would call timeout.
Look at that exodus over there. I don't know. if you can
Mass
see that. That's
student
crazy.
exodus.
Mass
They got
student
somewhere to
exodus.
be.
Yeah, you can just see it at the top left of the camera there. Just mass exodus.
1:07 to go. They're not using a timeout. They've had long enough to get set, that's for sure.
Wow.
Plunkett
Tough snap.
moves it up, throws to the end zone.
Oh,
Caught!
nice
Touchdown!
catch.
Excellent catch by
Nice
Converse.
catch.
but by number 28, Jeff Converse.
You know, he looked down, he looked at, what's his name, Vaselino, and he went with Converse right in the end zone.
And Converse worked his way inside the defensive back, and it was a smart play
Yeah,
by him.
yeah. Came back, very smart play.
On for the extra point for Medway. Number 74, Jimmy Kelly.
So we may be looking at the final point of this game as Jimmy Kelly comes on for the EP. All down, ball kicked.
The
Good,
kick is up
good.
and it is good.
27-14 it is. Dover-Sherborn with an insurmountable lead.
With just under
59 seconds left in the game. So,
Barring a minor miracle, Dover-Sherborn will climb to 3-2 on the year, and 1-4, I believe. Yeah, 1-4 will become Medway's record. They were 1-3 coming in.
yeah. With the exception of the two tight ends, Medway doesn't have a huge team. Not huge.
Yeah, they're small.
Yeah.
That was the problem playing for Dover-Sherborn, playing out of league, playing at Nipmuc. Their linemen are much bigger than
They
our
are.
linemen, and
That's
that's
right.
very hard to do a whole game competing against.
Right.
kicking off for Medway. Number 74,
And they dominated.
Kelly.
But in this game, Dover-Sherborn has really dominated. They controlled the game. Learned a lot of lessons from the previous
I
game.
think so. Going for the onside kick here.
Can't blame them. They're down by 2 scores.
No.
Under 59 seconds to go, but got to give it a shot. It's got
Have
to go
to.
10 yards if you want to recover it.
Or be touched by the other team.
Right. Kelly will do it. Squiver.
Oh,
Bounces
it's going to be
way
out
up
of
in the
bounds.
air. It looks like Medway's got it.
By Dover-Sherborn.
Oh, no.
No,
By number 11.
It did from our angle. Sure looked like it.
oh my gosh, the recovery was made by a name we haven't said all night, Charlie Alfieri,
Oh, Charlie.
on the kick return team.
All right.
Dover-Sherborn at their own 45-yard line.
We got an instant replay on that one? What happened in the instant replay?
We need some repair work in the bleachers. Is that the student side?
Oh, no.
Dover-Sherborn.
Looks like they caved in, huh?
Mop up needed in aisle
That's
10.
dangerous.
Oh, I'm looking over there now. They're crushed.
Yeah, they're dangerous, those bleachers
Wow.
over there.
It's just kind of like caved in, the
Yeah.
aluminum.
Wow, not good.
We're one play away from the end of this game, and quarterback knee is coming up here. All down, set, knee, end the game.
And I think he's looking at the clock. How much time do I have? Dilly-dally.
Why does he just do it?
Well,
There you go.
he just wants to ensure that there's no next play.
They're not going to use the timeout. No. They're shaking hands.
Well,
This game's
that's
over. Good sportsmanship on the field. And Art, it was a complete effort, really, by Dover-Sherborn.
It was a complete effort, and it was a two-way effort. And
14. for the
We had a
Mustangs.
lot of names that we called out tonight, which means everybody was participating, Bruce. It was a good game for Dover-Sherborn.
And the final score, Dover-Sherborn 27 and the Medway Mustangs 14. We thank you for watching our cablecast of Dover-Sherborn Varsity Boys Football. And until next time, so long, everyone.
See you later.